please lah ikut. So I'm macam, fine, I went, but I didn't like it. So. Hi, I'm Amy and you're welcome to Amy's room. I have my friend here, Rina.
Hello.
Welcome to my room.
Thank you.
So we have matchy thing.
Yes, we're matching because...
Is it your favorite color?
So, speaking of pink, what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk about this huge wave of Barbie movie. Apparently, semua orang pergi tengok Barbie movie. Crazy about Barbie movie. You went to see Barbie movie?
I went to see Barbie movie.
I was like, bagi tahu semua orang, I anti Barbie movie.
What? Really?
Yes.
So you didn't go and watch it?
I didn't have to because bila dah tahu everything about it, I'm sure I tak nak support Barbie movie. Walaupun Barbie is actually one of my favorite toys growing up. Actually sebab tu jugalah I tak nak pergi tengok because ada a Barbie movie using one of my favorite toys in the world to go against me.
You tengok tak The Little Mermaid?
I did. Sorry, I did. I sebenarnya tak nak pergi, tapi macam because of my friends semua macam jomlah kita tengok. Macam kalau dia tak tengok Little Mermaid tu, diorang mungkin akan berbuih mulut-mulut dan pengsan tepi jalan. Kita orang nak beli tiket ni, please lah ikut. So I'm macam, fine, I went, but I didn't like it.
So macam we talk about it and then macam you tak berapa minat The Little Mermaid. You didn't even watch Barbie and this upcoming movie Snow White pun kita dah nampak macam macam dia punya tu. You also won't be watching.
Nope.
So like you against macam this siapa princess or like this Barbie girlish. So you macam that's not me.
As a female growing up, surely I suka je tengok Little Mermaid. So I love it. Tapi bila I tengok hari tu and there's so many things and diorang macam nak insert into the movie to shove it on my throat. Benda-benda yang I tak suka. Sebab tu I rasa macam it's wrong. No offense to the actors ke apa, because I'm sure it's just from the production side yang macam nak tukar the whole entire thing. And why not just buat macam original je lah. For me, orang cakap kat I, kenapa you racist ke? No, you shouldn't say I'm racist. The movie itself is racist because it's replacing a white person. Why kalau you replace a black person, it becomes racist? Kalau you replace a white person, it's not racist. So
it's a representation. Yes, representation.
Then what another movie about it? Why have to macam nak campurkan semua because it doesn't make sense? So kalau the movie kanak-kanak, kenapa yang nak kena ada semua agenda tu? To me, it's wrong. Why? Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to change it? Just stick to the original. Just the whole story. You nak ubah in terms of modern sikit cara CGI or whatever, yeah. But you don't have to macam tukar everything. So that's why I'm upset about it.
Okay, so back to Barbie. Okay lah, so basically in a nutshell, it's about how Barbie and Ken discover the real world. So macam masa dia kat the real world tu, and then that is where they
found out apa realnya dunia ni.
How Barbie land is totally different from the real world.
I play Barbie, I use my imagination.
Imagination.
So we use our imagination to be something that we're not. We use that to macam expand our mind. Dalam cerita ni, they're not portraying what is actually the real world. They keep on talking about patriarchy. And then to me, this movie banyak influence to the kids, young kids, about you don't have to be mothers. Kalau kenapa orang tak tahu kenapa I tak suka sangat-sangat, because I know the agenda yang the writers bring into Barbie yang mana kita kat Malaysia ni tak tahu lagi. So kita tak nampak sebab kita tahu sebenarnya apa yang diorang nak. Di sana, di US sendiri, diorang sebenarnya tengah fight for pro-abortion. Do you know what pro-abortion is?
No, why don't you explain what's pro-abortion?
Pro-abortion is ialah hak wanita untuk menggugurkan anak dalam mana-mana trimester dalam kandungan kerana just because. And that diorang actually support hook culture.
Okay.
Hookup culture. Hookup culture ni ialah macam tidur dengan orang tanpa ikatan perkahwinan. Hari ni orang lain, minggu depan orang lain. Macam diorang memang promote benda tu. So bila diorang support hookup culture, so that's why they want pro-abortion, because they don't want unwanted pregnancy. Okay, so unwanted pregnancies ni diorang tak masukkan dalam agenda feminist, which is I am anti-feminist. Macam sangat against our religion and our belief And as not just an Asian, not as Muslim sahaja, but the entire society of the world. So bila kita terapkan all this agenda about I don't have to be mothers anymore lah, dengan Demi Lovato keluar lagu dia yang macam kalau jadi mak tu macam Barbie lah. Banyak benda yang diorang sebenarnya nak masukkan because that's why I hate it. Orang tak nampak. But then kalau orang di sana, yes, itu yang dia nak ketengahkan. Yang mana women kena macam ni dan bencikan lelaki. Women's right,
Yeah.
tapi perlukan equality, which I rasa is such a bogus because there's no such thing as men and women being equal because men and women are created for each other to complement each other and to be a unit so that macam mana you nak compare dua benda yang berbeza. It's like apple and oranges. So I do not agree with the whole agenda of it.
So basically macam kita nampak yang Barbie and Ken, so they discover this new agenda in the real world and they try to implement it in Barbie land. They make Ken like the bad guy of it. Like
Villain.
they are the villain because
Kau nak buat guys the villain.
Yes.
Like macam the guy's problem.
because of patriarchy, they can discover patriarchy. So yeah, can discover patriarchy. Okay, let me ask you, so apa pendapat you regarding patriarchy?
So for me, macam you're fighting for equality tu does not change or does not help about men yang abuse women or men being macam salah guna kuasa dia terhadap wanita dan sebagainya. It doesn't really help at all. Sebab equality sebenarnya membunuh wanita. Sebaliknya membunuh wanita lebih because dia menyusahkan wanita tu. Because patriarchy should be macam kan memang diorang against Islam punya teaching, but sebenarnya it's against our religion kerana dalam Islam memang lelaki untuk protect women. Memang lelaki diciptakan untuk melindungi wanita, untuk menghormati wanita, meletakkan wanita di tempat yang tinggi. Because kalau you are macam demanding such equality, then do whatever that men do. You know, perempuan ada kekuatan dia sendiri, kekuatan yang lelaki tak boleh buat, dan ada lelaki ada kekuatan dia sendiri yang perempuan tak boleh buat. And those roles cannot be changed because it's unfair to us, to women. So kenapa you nak nayakan diri sendiri to be equal sebab you equal ke macam mana?
Okay, so macam kan you kata men are created as protectors kan?
Yes.
But so some may think as macam okay, kita nampak kat social media nowadays yang macam ramai men macam they not as manly as before, or macam they don't hold up to the macam I'm the protector. Instead they are the abuser. They are the one who abuse the woman. So because of that, woman rasa macam I cannot depend on men, so I have to be strong myself. I have to be independent by myself, and that's why maybe they feel macam related and macam dia rasa macam women empowerment lah.
Well, being independent doesn't mean that you need to be equal to men. I mean, you want to be independent. I'm independent. I don't have I don't have an husband. I don't have a father anymore. I'm the sole breadwinner of the family. I take care of my family since I was very young age. So macam being independent doesn't mean that I have to be a man. I have to beat men for who I am. I cannot be an imam. I still akan jadi, di belakang imam. I still would prefer, contohnya if I'm strong, katalah I'm strong 70%. Macam mana the maximum that I can grow? I can never be as strong physically with men. So kalau I have a man in my life, contohlah I have a husband ke apa, kenapa I yang nak buat kerja teruk? Kalau dah ada husband, I yang bantu. You know? Okay? Why do you macam have to naya yourself? That's what I mean. Like macam you punya nak equal sangat tu. So if you do have a father, you do have a husband or boyfriend ke tunang ke yang boleh tolong you, kenapa you nak menidakkan that kind of help? I don't think men are threatened by women. Men also threatened by men. Kalau diorang jalan kat luar yang nak rosakkan dia ataupun nak pukul dia, men. It's unlikely women yang akan attack dia, betul tak? So basically you nak minta that kind of position in society, or you want to be positioned as the mother, as the wife, as someone yang being cared for. So macam the man wants to step in. I understand sekarang punya men tak masculine as you want it to be. I think it's also in a way memang salah lelaki on that sense, tapi itulah personal preference diorang. But I think women give way for them to be that way, sebab somehow perempuan keep on being more demanding. I'm sure that this film sebenarnya menjanakan satu pemikiran kepada the youngsters about bila diorang grow up as a woman, they become more demanding, they become more mengada-ngada. Ada je benda yang tak kena, ada benda yang ni, because women are naturally more emotional, more sensitive, and they are, born with such characters sebab diorang nurture. Memang Tuhan menjadi dah jiwa kita tu lembut, because we are supposed to be the caretaker, the one yang akan menyenangkan dan mengamankan. So bila lelaki ada dengan wanita tu, dia membuatkan dia rasa lebih aman, lebih tenang, So macam bila you ada that kind of perasaan, tapi at the same time you macam nak I pun nak equal apa semua. So dia jadi macam hair-wired somehow. So you akan jadi mengada-ngada, you akan jadi restless. You macam tak boleh ni, tak boleh. You understand, kita sebagai perempuan, kita tahu how perempuan are.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's complicated ke apa, tak, we're not complicated, we just wired differently.
Yeah.
We're not straight to the point kind of person, because we see things lebih differently. Kalau lelaki bila nampak tulang, kita nampak dengan saraf-saraf sebenarnya, somehow that way. That's why we should be compatible to each other, because ada things that they have to let us understand, and what ada benda yang kita perlu buat diorang understand. Tapi because perempuan sendiri yang sebenarnya memberi ruang untuk lelaki become not masculine anymore. Okay? Because diorang rasa macam this too much. I tak tahu macam mana nak meet demands of women nowadays. Diorang terlampau, it's hard to please somehow, because kita ada terlalu banyak demand, and we do not understand the macam give and take between men and women. Sebab tu kita jadi macam tu. Jadi macam diorang pun dah nak, kita pun tak ingin. Dia tak. And hookup culture in the West sebenarnya like this kind of stuff, because perempuan kat sana, I'm sorry, they become very cheap. Sebab diorang rasa macam kalau lelaki can sleep around, girls can do too. So, bila we're talking about real sekarang ni, macam bila dia orang cakap, I don't need man. Tapi at the same time, for those kind of reason, you need man. So, men pun macam, I don't need to take care of you apa semua, because anyway, you don't want me to take care of you, because you only want me for that. So, I will be just that. Faham tak? Kalau semua wanita like macam really bersatu hati in a way of, if you want to be with me in any way, you have to take care of me, my family, my children, contohnya our children, then you get that part of me. So diorang akan work towards that. Tapi you are giving free tickets. Like macam, I don't need you, tapi I want that. So you're creating more men that way, because somehow men cannot be without women, women cannot be without men. Sebab nobody came out from keluar daripada batu ke apa, semua keluar daripada mothers. And mothers, you give birth to a child because you have a husband, baru you boleh ada anak. You know what I mean? So, I don't like how they actually try to pecah belahkan society dalam cara yang sangat halus macam ni, tapi sebenarnya tak halus dah. Even pelakon tu sendiri, ada seorang pelakon dalam cerita ni cakap, Barbie is like bagi candy with a little bit of poison to the kids. I tengok, masa saya kecil-kecil tengok, I tengok itu memik semua tu kan, I didn't have any fikiran apa-apa tau. Bila I besar baru I realise the message in it, apa semua. So, nowadays, kids are very pandai. Tak bela macam I. So, I tahu diorang ada macam akan boleh absorb those kind of messages. Like, I don't have to be a mother. I don't have to be a wife. I don't have to be this and that. Tapi sebenarnya, women akan have such, impact kat diorang. One day, you akan rasa that, nature kita memang nak ada anak, ada family. Semua orang akan ada. Maybe psychopath, maybe tak ada. But, men akan rasa nak ada wife. Men akan ada rasa nak ada keturunan dia. And women will. The moment as you grow older, you akan rasa macam something is missing in your life, because itu adalah nature you. And by that time, it's like so egoistic, so high in the air. There must be a reason kenapa Tuhan letakkan wanita tu di belakang lelaki. Bukan untuk dihinakan. Bukan because we are less equal ataupun we are not value more. To be honest,
It's because we are valued more in it.
no, because in Islam itself, women are valued.
Yeah.
Cuma masalah ialah society ataupun bangsa tu sendiri. Kalau dah lelaki tu malas, perempuan malas nak gaduh, dia just create another pattern yang bukan actually what is Muslim think.
Yeah.
Patutnya perempuan sebenarnya, kalau nak ikutkan, duduk rumah goreng kaki je. Semua lelaki masak lah, kerja kan, tak semua tu lah sebenarnya lelaki. kenapa we want to take that responsibility from men? We should be able to get it. Yeah, sebab tu I don't like.
So macam kita pun tahu Barbie macam they portray feminism. So kita pun it's actually pada dulu lagi. Like growing up, I love Barbie. I watch every movie. I ada every series.
Movie I tak tengok.
I tengok every movie, every CD I ada. So as a growing up, I tengok Barbie as macam okay. So they portray like dia punya song lagi. I can be everything. I'm a Barbie girl. Little girls akan membesarkan rasa macam I can be an astronaut. I can be whatever I want to be.
Yes.
So that is what Barbie itself portray, that they can be anything that I want to be.
Yang tu women empowerment.
Yes.
Yang I rasa positive.
Yes, because they don't discriminate any other gender. They don't like macam you have to take down that person for me to go up. Yeah, so even Barbie itself, kalau why she's popular in my opinion, why I love it is because she's beautiful inside and out. She's not just a dumb blonde. She's actually emotionally intelligent lah juga in terms of solving problems. So that's why macam all the other Barbies macam look up to her. But masa I tengok this Barbie, that she's the stereotypical Barbie, I macam
Disappointing.
a bit, because why? Yes, she is stereotypical Barbie, but she is the Barbie. Because of dia lah ada astronaut Barbie. Because of dia lah ada princess Barbie tu semua, faham tak? She's like the one who created the idea
Having so many
things and then
inspire others.
yes,
To become macam more than they are.
yes.
Tapi macam that's why kita always fikir macam Barbie ada can. You know, Barbie always dengan can.
Yes.
Walaupun macam kita kan tak main dengan boys toys, tapi well, except for me and some of the girls. But maksudnya memang kita tahu Barbie dia ada pattern. It has always been Barbie.
Betul. And then even dalam Barbie Dream House, you tengok tak this series? So dia ada Barbie Dream House, this series. If Barbie needs something, Ken akan macam, you want this? Come, I can build it for you. And then Barbie will be like, thank you, Ken. So it shows that Barbie appreciate Ken.
Ken, I'd love to see what you got me.
They're not much, but...
They're lovely.
And these are the chocolates you've liked since you were a little girl.
Ken, I can't believe you remembered.
And there's this. Made it myself.
Dear Barbie, you'll always be my girl. Love, Ken. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, Ken, you're the best boyfriend I could ask for. Happy Valentine's Day.
Ken pula macam very passionate in helping her because he loves her.
Ken sayang Barbie.
Yeah, so
Bila kita masa kecil,
yes,
kita selalu macam tu. Main masak ke, main makcik-makcik ke,
betul,
main kahwin-kahwin lah. It always been that way.
Yes.
So sebab tu I tak suka this woke agenda yang try to macam give all this weird punya messages that we don't support in our Asian society, and furthermore, it's unnecessary for a kids movie. You know, for me, I tak boleh nak say about adult movies. It's like untuk kita dewasa. So we can think of if we like it, we like it. If we want to support. But don't do it dekat movie yang involve kids. What are you doing? Are you trying to brainwash people's punya children? That's where my line comes in. You shouldn't be messing with people's childhood.
Ada yang macam ada baca kan, diorang macam cakap lah how some men rasa macam diorang tak nak lah anak diorang pergi tengok that Barbie, dan rasa macam they will look down towards men because how macam in a way macam Barbie tak nak men lead, and masa Ken lead pun macam it's so weird how they lead. Macam when Barbie lead,
diorang buat, dia portray macam lelaki ni bodoh sangat.
Tapi
nak leader tapi bodoh.
Catastrophic!
Even Ryan Gosling macam lakon Ken tu, masa dia cakap dengan Barbie macam tak suka patriarchy, when he realised they just don't only macam root horses, there's more to it. So dia rasa macam tak bestnya benda tu. And then he's like, I am created to admire you. And Barbie is like, you are, dia memang like encourage. At the end macam dia cakap, you are more than that.
I think the last line konon-kononnya pojok tu hanyalah macam semata-mata cakap.
Because she's Barbie and he's just Ken, and he's totally fine with that.
They don't really macam at the end of the movie yang they actually be together, macam end up together pun. They just macam, you know what, macam dia nak nasihat konon-kononnya lah. Tapi after like the whole entire movie shoving it to your face about patriarchy, how men suck, how women rules, yang tak ada kena-mengena pun. I mean, I'm not against women. And I'm also not against men. That's what I'm saying. So macam, why do we have to choose a side? Because I have a dad, I have a mom. Everybody has a dad and a mom. Whether diorang alive or they're not, macam dibesarkan oleh mak bapak dia ke apa, but everybody does have it. So why do I have to choose? I do not want to choose. I love them both. So we should love both gender because there's only two genders, kan? Yeah. So
What's your thought on feminism?
I think it's a social propaganda that has gone really wrong. Even dulu pun macam we can have macam Women's Day where we appreciate our mothers, like Mother's Day, we appreciate our mothers, we appreciate our sisters and daughters. At the same time kita ada juga Father's Day. I think benda tu healthy. Tapi feminism is not any more healthy. It's definitely been used to a different agenda, and we shouldn't be hating each other.
For me, I view it as macam feminism exists because dulu women were not given the chance to vote. Women were not given the chance for education. So that is where women, they come together and then fight for their rights.
Yeah. So betul I cakap macam it doesn't make sense. This movie tak ada keluar pun tahun 1930 ke apa ke. I don't know. I mean, before, women was not given any macam task like men do. Wasn't given the right to vote lah apalah, because at that time, or long time ago, it's not a modern time yang macam ada technology and everybody can work. Masa tu, even pergi ke sekolah pun, men had the opportunity to go to school because they feel it's safer to have men outside daripada women. Women always being like macam the most protected thing, like the wife ke anak perempuan. It's always been that people are protective of women. It's a different abilities. So lelaki yang pergi perang, lelaki yang pergi kerja dan nak dapatkan duit untuk support wanita. After lama-lama it becomes like semua orang boleh dah pergi sekolah, semua orang dapat education yang sama. Then makes sense kalau semua orang boleh ada a chance to vote, to be a boss, to be kerja macam-macam. Tapi still at the end of the day, there are things yang macam women might not be able to do better than men. Yang building semua, people don't give those tasks at women because it's unfair.
So it's like women and men, they created to complement each other.
Yeah, maybe the woman can be the manager of the project.
Awal-awal scene tu bila macam awal-awal situ memang dah tak sekedar that scene.
I don't like it because I rasa macam that's not nice. That's not nice to put in children's head. You can be a mother and a CEO. That's how you should say it. I'm a mother. I have like 5 children. I'm also a doctor. I'm also a wife. I'm also this and this and that. Itu yang nampak women empowerment tu. Not like macam I'm a CEO. I don't have to have kids and things like that. Because this is our nature. If you try to go against nature, that's when everything falls apart.
You rasa is Barbie a kids movie?
No. The shadow that Barbie has put on towards another movie that I am very, very much supportive of. Itu pun satu membuatkan jadi macam dendam sikit lah. Movie apa yang tak seronok? Macam kalau you suka horror, you pergi tengok horror, of course you suka. It's very subjective, but movies are made mostly best.
Don't get me wrong, bila I tengok cerita the Barbie to itself, I enjoyed I was laughing this semua. Some part of it was because I macam benda ni, what is this scene? Ada macam tu. Tapi I get the message that they're trying to send within macam apa yang patriarchy tu, yang pasal the mother and daughter relationship. That is something lah macam they thought about that. It's like it's a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
But I think they can do better by not trying to put down any gender.
Kalau you lelaki, you teman your wife ke your kid, your daughter tengok Barbie, how do you feel? Dia seorang ayah and dia sayang anak perempuan dia and dia nak protect anak perempuan dia, but the whole thing kutuk dia. Katalah benda tu kutuk perempuan, I rasa mengamuk, terbakar lah. Wayang tu aku rasa dah macam semua
keluar dah terus macam apa ni
kutuk ni besar. Kenapa kita boleh mengamuk and then kalau diorang mengamuk tak boleh? Macam ni kalau satu hari ni you need help and then suddenly macam bang boleh tak tolong saya, macam kata perempuan
awak kan boleh buat
really.
To conclude it all back, Barbie movie, it's fun. But I guess they could have portrayed better in terms of macam without degrading other gender lah basically.
Stop degrading each other. It always start with us. Kita tak boleh macam mana bila kita bergaduh, kita macam dia start dulu. Sampai kiamat pun tak ada penyelesaian dia. So if you want to stop a war, just stop fighting. So there's no point for us to macam just berbalah lelaki dengan perempuan because there's no solution of it. Nobody's gonna win this war.
True. But then again, this is our own opinion based on the Barbie. It's what we think it is. So if you have a different opinion, then that's fine. This is just something from
I
us.
have one thing I have to share.
What?
Which is like, okay kan lelaki dengan perempuan kan. Sedangkan lelaki tu syurga dia di bawah tapak kaki ibu. Betul? Betul kan? And isteri, syurga dia bawah tapak kaki suami.
Yeah.
So macam it's... So,
Dia macam,
nobody wins. Nobody is a winner. Everybody is a winner. Congratulations! Okay, so I know that you're gonna hate me because I don't like Barbie movie. Tapi, comment what do you think of it. Dan kenapa, the reason yang saya tak suka. So, korang boleh macam share your opinion about it. Don't forget to subscribe and like and get to know things.